non-proliferation regime today faces great threats. I shall mention just 3 here today. First of all, it faces an immediate challenge from the development of nuclear weaponry and delivery systems by the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, a country that violated the NPT and sought to withdraw when caught in this betrayal, which today still clings to these capabilities in violation of a host of legally binding UN Security Council resolutions, and which so far has yet to return to compliance. Secondly, the regime faces a threat, also a very real one, but in this case a somewhat longer-term challenge, from Iran, a country that for years unlawfully and secretly sought to develop nuclear weapons, suspended its weaponization work only when confronted by potentially dire consequences, continued to enrich uranium in violation of UN Security Council requirements, and retains the ability to position itself several years hence dangerously close to rapid weaponization. The third threat confronting the regime that I would like to highlight stems from resistance to more than 2 decades of progress in improving nuclear safeguards. Since 1991, when the IAEA's inspections in Iraq revealed that its implementation of comprehensive safeguards agreements was inadequate to detect and deter undeclared nuclear activities, the international community has been working to make safeguards more effective, most notably with the development and implementation of the additional protocol. This movement remains at risk, however, from those who continue to resist these new standards, as well as from a new disarmament instrument that clings to an outdated safeguards standard. I should note that we must also recognize that the ultimate goal of nuclear disarmament can only be feasibly addressed as a real-world policy problem in the context of the overall security environment. Unfortunately, deteriorating security conditions have made near-term prospects for further progress on disarmament bleak. I find this disheartening, but we cannot overlook the actions of those states that are expanding and modernizing their nuclear stockpiles, that are threatening their neighbors, and that are, like the Russian government, violating their arms control obligations. We also cannot ignore the deleterious impact upon our collective security from the repeated use of chemical weapons in Syria and the recent chemical weapons attack in Salisbury, United Kingdom. The flouting of the critical international norm against WMD use in this respect should be of great concern to us all and should be a much greater focus of attention in the disarmament community than has unfortunately so far been the case.